What up, fellas?
Hi, Kevin.
Hello.
Welcome back. Welcome back. We finally have the trio back together after 2 really cold. Oh, wait.
Nope, that was last
we're
week.
back
That was last The days and weeks just
They all
blend
blurred
together. It's like we're in the same day over and over again.
Nice. Good
Oh my
transition.
God,
Good
I
transition.
see
Which
what you're
leads us to
doing.
the movie we watched this week, which is Palm Springs. Palm Springs is a 2020 Hulu original film from director Max Barbacow, his feature directorial debut, which stars Andy Samberg, Kristen Milotti, and J.K. Simmons. And it follows 2 strangers who meet at a wedding in Palm Springs and get stuck in a time loop. Pretty straightforward.
Is
Yeah.
it Milotti or Milioti?
Is it Milioti? I've always said Milotti,
Milioti.
but it's definitely Milioti.
I was like, wait a
Yes,
minute.
the girl from a lot of things. How I Met Your Mother,
Mother?
Wolf of Wall Street.
Was she in How I Met Your Mother? Was she the mother?
The mother.
Spoiler
Whoa.
alert for the
So
end of the
crazy.
show. Yes.
I mean, hey, it's been out for a bazillion years, and it's not as good as many other shows like that.
Yeah, that's true. And she dies. So,
So, yeah, rip.
anyway, so Palm Springs, boys, let's hear the first reactions. Joe, what you think?
I enjoyed it. I like the way they set this storyline up. You know, there's this rambunctious character of Andy Samberg who seems to know a lot of things and do a lot of weird things when he's a guest at a wedding. And I was just intrigued, thinking it was going to be like an interesting character story about him who's like depressed or whatnot. And it does take a turn about like 10 minutes in, which is nice because it's not like right off the back that you know what's happening, like Boss level,
Mhm.
where they just say it right at the beginning. So I like that little kind of like keep you on your toes aspect. I like the concept that it's at a wedding that this infinite loop of days happens, and he's not a bright, smart guy or this action figure where he's literally just like, fuck it, I'm going to just get drunk every day and enjoy a wedding and make some new memories.
Try and have sex
I
with
liked it. I
everybody at
thought
the wedding.
Yeah.
Literally.
everybody. Yeah, I thought it was a fun movie, and to find out that it was his directorial feature debut makes it even more impressive because it was done really well.
Yeah.
I thought so. Yeah, all around positive vibes over here.
James?
Nice. Like that. I agree. Positive vibes. This is an easy watch. It's definitely not like I don't think it's my like a favorite comedy of mine. I think it's a good adaptation of like the Groundhog Day concept. Because it focuses a lot less on like actually like figuring out what's going on and like taking it it takes it in stride and uses like it as a comedic device throughout the whole story, which I thought was really good.
Mm-hmm.
I think I guess that's a spoiler. I don't know. I think that there's elements of this movie that I thought were a little strange. But they weren't terrible. It's just like I feel like they may have had some potential that was lost, but overall I do think that they gave us a good story and they tied it up nice at the end. So I like this one. Kev, what do you think?
I really like this movie. And just to be completely honest with our viewers, I have seen this movie before. I watched it a while ago. So we've kind of been putting off watching it for a while, but I thoroughly enjoyed this movie. I think the acting is really great from all 3 leads. J.K. Simmons is like probably one of the best acters of
I want J.K. Simmons in everything.
Yes, yeah, exactly. He's fantastic. Andy Samberg was great. Kristen Milioti was great. And I think they use kind of like you guys said, they use the time loop thing creatively. They use it as a device. It's a story about these characters that are just stuck in this time loop. It's not really the plot of how do we get out, but more so them figuring themselves out and coming to terms with some things in their life and problems in their life. And so I thought it was really well done. To Joey's point, Max Barbacow came out with his first directorial debut, and he crushed it. I thought it was funny. At the same time, a good romantic movie. So yeah, all in all, I thought it was a great film.
Yeah, it was very
Also,
stylized
our
too.
Second film starring Meredith Hagner,
Meredith Hagner.
the actress who played Misty.
Oh
the girlfriend.
yes, I remember
She
the
Oh,
voice.
plays
was
the
she
same
in-
exact character
Yes.
in Vacation.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah.
I completely forgot.
Literally,
Not
it's the
exact
same
but
character.
Literally, it's the
No,
same. Yeah.
she uses the same voice, it's the same cadence.
Yeah.
No, I know. I meant it's not like the actual. It's not meant to be the same character,
No,
but it
could
is.
be.
but
the
it kind of
same
is.
style of character.
Hey, the
Uh,
extended. What's this person's name? What's the actress's name? Our actor's name?
Meredith Hagner.
Meredith. The extended Meredith Hagner universe.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then I
She
think
broke up with Andy Samberg, and then goes on to meet John Cena.
yeah,
Mhm.
exactly.
Literally.
And then I
Hard
think
upgrade.
the dude who played the husband now is Superman on the CW shows. Yes,
Is he?
no, I think he
I
is.
could totally see that happening.
Pretty sure he is.
Kind of looks like he's got the big floofy hair. He's got the like strong jawline.
He's
that
pretty
Superman
ripped.
Requires.
I
Is he?
was reading in the
James just like going around.
No,
yeah,
he's-
he's got all the Superman attributes, like the hair, the jaw, the 17
Yeah.
abs.
Well, that's funny. That brings me into I was reading some of the trivia about the movie, and apparently, I should save this one. It could be a spoiler, so we'll save that one for later.
When everyone dies.
Yes, yes. But let's get on to first reactions. Press play or keep scrolling. What are you doing, Joe?
I'm pressing play. It's a good watch. It's easy, hour and a half, and whether you pay attention to it and you actually learn more as it goes on, or just put on the background, it's got value.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't think
James?
this one's that hard. Yeah, I agree. I think it's a press
Mm.
play. It's a good movie. I don't think it's amazing. I'm not dying to watch this movie, but it's fun. It's a fun movie, and it's a good popcorn movie. So good in the background. Like, if this one is not one that you need to pay too close attention to. I'm pretty sure I could have watched the first 30 minutes, the last 15, and I would have gotten the whole story anyway.
No. I hate that take. I think that's a terrible
Mhm.
take. You lose all the
Well,
character development.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Which is
It
the
doesn't
bulk of the
matter.
movie.
It doesn't-
So I'm pressing play. Obviously. I do think this is an amazing movie. I don't think this is one that you just turn on and tune out. You totally can. To Joe's point, you can. But to argue with James's
Doesn't mean
point,
you should.
you shouldn't, because it is a fantastic film throughout. So even though we all like it, there is still some discourse on how much we like this movie, and James is wrong as shit.
I think this is like, of the comedies that have been recently like released, this is definitely on the better scale.
Absolutely.
Like, I feel
Agree.
like most comedies now are so cheap and tropey, and this was actually like done well, good writing, good
Yeah,
story,
yes.
good
Just like the
character
bubble.
development, like-
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
to draw a real comparison, it kind of reminds me of like a Forgetting Sarah Marshall, where it's the
Yeah.
romantic aspect, the comedy. It's all super well done on both sides of it, and it's a good movie as a whole. So it kind of hits
Mhm.
all the marks for me, where I'm like, oh, this is a good movie. Oh, this is also just a romance. This is a great comedy. So they do everything pretty well, I think, in this
Yeah.
movie, similarly to
Good
that.
self-reflection.
Thank you.
And speaking of the other, like one of the other
Not you
bigger
in the
com-
movie.
one of the other better
Saying
comedies.
there's a
I
good
think-
self-reflection aspect.
Yeah, one of the better comedies I think we've watched on the show is Vacation Friends, or at least one of the more popular ones. Because
This blows it out of the water.
This blows it out. This is
Yeah.
much better. Like
Yeah.
much better. I
Yeah.
agree. Yeah,
This
yeah.
might be one of the only good comedies we've watched.
We don't
on
watch
this
a lot of
podcast.
comedies.
We don't.
Yeah, we don't watch.
They're
yeah.
kind of hard to talk about. This one will be good with the sci-fi aspect of it, but
Yeah.
they're kind of hard to talk about. It's either they
Yeah.
were funny or they weren't funny.
We do a lot of those shitty thrillers. We do a lot
Yeah,
of
oh
those.
yeah, exactly. Or just
All
dumb
right.
action movies. Anyway, before we get to our full spoiler review, please feel free to check us out on YouTube if you're not there already. If you are and you're not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. if we get to 500 subscribers by next month, my head will be shaved. That would be really funny.
No.
Next year.
March. That's what I said.
Yeah, you said next month.
Oh God, I meant next March.
I was like,
COVID brain.
but let's put some urgency on it. Yeah, next month.
Yes, next month.
It'd be great for me if it was next
500
month.
subscribers, super easy. Just look below, click that button. Please leave us a review on Apple Podcasts and now Spotify. Really helps us out. It helps us gain new viewers. And if you are so inclined, if you love our content so much and you want us to see more and you want us to do more in studio stuff and fun stuff, go check out our Patreon. The lowest tier is only $12 a year. The price of a sandwich, James would say, on lunch. So go check those out, and then we'll see you after the break for our full spoiler review.
See ya.